Stop everything. What I'm about to share with you will blow the NFL universe apart. An incredible secret so explosive, so shocking, that the entire league is on edge. This is not just a rumor. It's a clandestine operation, a carefully orchestrated move that could reshape the future of one of the league's most storied franchises. Right now, in the deepest corners of the NFL's power corridors, an elite player, one of the very best in the league, may be about to make a seismic shift, leaving his current team behind and slipping into a new uniform that could turn the tide of his career and the fortunes of a battered franchise desperate for salvation. Imagine the chaos: front office phones ringing off the hook, confidential meetings behind closed doors, encrypted calls going back and forth at lightning speed. The NFL insiders whisper of a superstar whose potential trade could send shockwaves across the league, and my sources just confirmed something huge, something that's been kept under the highest security clearance. This isn't just a player, this is a game changer, a bucket list level move that could alter the landscape of the NFL forever. We're talking about a player whose talent, whose impact, whose very presence could instantly elevate any team's destiny. But here's the catch: you won't hear the name yet. No, I'm going to keep you in suspense, because this secret is so delicate, so explosive, that revealing it prematurely could set off a chain reaction we're all unprepared for. Now I need you to do something. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and activate the bell, because what I'm about to tell you will demand your full attention. Only those in the know, those who are truly inside the inner circle, will understand the magnitude of what's happening. You're about to hear the full story, the behind-the-scenes truth, the real game plan, long before any media headline or league rumor. Are you ready? Because what's coming next will shake your entire perception of the NFL's future. Let's set the scene. The Washington Commanders, once a proud franchise, now caught in a tailspin, have been desperately searching for a spark. The 2025 season was a nightmare, an unmitigated disaster. A 5-12 record, the worst in years, a defense that ranked last in yards allowed, a coaching staff in chaos, and a front office scrambling to salvage what's left of their credibility. They fired their defensive coordinator, limped through the second half of the season with injuries and missteps, and entered the offseason with a hollowed-out roster and a shoddy reputation. The fans are restless, the ownership is desperate, and every NFL analyst is pointing fingers at the deficiencies that have crippled this once promising team. What are they missing? A true game breaker, an offensive superstar capable of turning static drives into explosive touchdowns, capable of elevating their entire offense, a player who commands attention and respect whenever he steps onto the field. They've been scouring the market, making secret calls, negotiating in shadows, trying to find the missing piece that can turn their fortunes around. They've reportedly held clandestine meetings with top agents, floated offers under the radar, and even chartered private jets to fly across the country, anything to get closer to that magic player who can finally ignite the offense. And then, out of nowhere, they found HIM. The player who has been quietly rewriting the narrative of the NFL in his rookie season, Teteroa McMillan. Yes, you heard that right. Teteroa McMillan, the sensation from the Carolina Panthers, the rookie phenom who tore through defenses with unmatched explosiveness, jaw-dropping catches, and clutch performances. The player whose name is being whispered in every NFL war room, whose agent is reportedly in secret negotiations with the Commanders' brass, and whose potential move could turn the entire league upside down. Now hold tight, because I'm about to give you the full breakdown, the deep dive into why this move is the ultimate game changer, who Teteroa McMillan is, what he's accomplished, and why he's the perfect fit for Washington. First, let's talk specifics. McMillan is only 22 years old, born April 5, 2003, but he already possesses a physique and skill set that belong to a seasoned veteran. Standing 6'4" and weighing around 213 pounds, he's the kind of wide receiver who can physically dominate defenders at the line of scrimmage, contest contested catches with ease, and stretch defenses deep with his elite speed. His college career at Arizona was nothing short of spectacular, setting school records with over 3,400 receiving yards, 213 receptions, and 26 touchdowns across 3 seasons. But it was his 2025 rookie campaign that put him on the map. In his debut NFL season, McMillan led all rookies in receiving yards with an eye-popping 1,014 yards on 70 receptions. That's an average of 14.5 yards per catch, showcasing his ability to turn short plays into big gains. He scored 7 touchdowns, including multiple clutch catches on 3rd and long, and was a nightmare matchup for defenses. His 27 receptions of 16-plus yards set a rookie record, and he tied for the NFL lead among rookies with 7 catches on 4th down, converting critical plays and driving his team forward when it mattered most. His detailed stats are staggering, accounting for nearly 31% of the Panthers' total receiving yards in his rookie season, a figure that signals he's not just a flash in the pan, but a true centerpiece. His consistency, explosiveness, and high-end volume impact earned him a Pro Bowl nod and a spot on the PFWA All-Rookie team. The NFL's analytics also ranked him as the top rookie in wins above average by PFF, ahead of even tight ends and other positional rivals. Why is he such a perfect fit for Washington? Because they're desperately missing a player of his caliber, someone who can be the focal point of the offense, take the pressure off their quarterback, and elevate everyone around him. With Jayden Daniels trying to rebuild his confidence after a tough 2025, someone like McMillan could be the ultimate safety valve, the deep threat, and the clutch receiver Washington needs to become a true playoff contender again. Now, the whispers in league circles are thunderous. NFL insiders are speculating that the Commanders' ownership, Josh Harris's team, are willing to pay any price to secure McMillan. They see him as the missing piece, a player who can instantly turn the offense into a juggernaut, who can stretch the field, make contested catches in tight coverage, and become the face of a new era for the franchise. The negotiations are said to be intense, with multiple league sources confirming that a major offer is on the table, an offer that could include multiple draft picks, young players, and big money incentives. Yet that's where it gets even more complicated. Rival teams, especially NFC and AFC powerhouses, are watching this closely, ready to pounce if the deal stalls. The Giants, Eagles, and even the Dallas Cowboys have all reportedly shown interest in McMillan, and they're ready to throw everything they have at the table to block Washington's bid. Negotiations are said to be ongoing in absolute secrecy, with league managers working in the shadows, trying to outmaneuver each other in a high-stakes chess game. And what about the financial side? McMillan, on a rookie deal worth roughly $28 million over 4 years, is an absolute steal for a player of his caliber. But to acquire him, Washington might need to part with some of their top assets, perhaps promising young players like Jahan Dotson or future draft capital to sweeten the pot. The league whispers of a potential blockbuster trade involving multiple picks, perhaps a young defensive star, and a hefty salary extension to keep McMillan in D.C. long-term. Inside the war room, the emotions are running high. Team executives are whispering that this could be the defining move of the offseason, a switch that could vault Washington from mediocrity into genuine contender status. The head coach, Dan Quinn, is known for his defensive genius, but even he sees the potential. Imagine a future where McMillan and Daniels connect, lighting up the field like a modern-day version of the greatest duos in NFL history. The real question is, how will this affect the league scheme? McMillan's elite size and contested catch ability make him a nightmare matchup for any secondary. His speed and route running are advanced beyond typical rookies, and his knack for clutch plays makes him invaluable in tight situations. A trade for McMillan would likely lead to a shift in Washington's offensive strategy, a more explosive, vertical attack that keeps defenses guessing and opens up even more opportunities for their other playmakers. And let's not forget, this move isn't just about 2026. This is about a franchise with a history of greatness, desperately trying to reclaim its past glory. McMillan's rookie season showed he's the kind of talent that arrives once in a generation, an elite, transcendent player who can redefine a team's future in an instant. In conclusion, folks, what we're witnessing could be one of the most historic NFL moves of the decade. The next 48 hours will be critical, an all-out war behind the scenes, with negotiations that could shatter records. This is a story that will be talked about for years to come, a true blockbuster in every sense of the word. So stay tuned, keep your ears to the ground, and don't blink, because what's coming next could change everything. And when the dust settles, one thing will be certain: the NFL landscape will never be the same again. This isn't just a rumor, it's a revolution. And I promise you, the greatest chapter of this story is yet to be written. Because when history looks back, it's going to remember this moment and this move as the dawn of a new era. Remember this name, Ted Eroa McMillan, and prepare for the shockwave that's about to hit the league. The Commanders are on the brink of a transformation, and only the insiders, only the true fans, know just how monumental this will be. The next few hours could be the start of something legendary, and I'll be here, breaking down every detail, every twist, every turn. Buckle up, because what you're about to witness will be nothing short of epic.